The question on everybody's mind is the leadership problem in Nigeria. The question on everybody's leadership in Nigeria, the debate in Nigeria is what everybody is talking about. From election rigging to manipulation in the National Assembly to police brutality, mention it, everything. People ask questions. How we continue like this? So the debate over leadership in Nigeria has once again taken center stage. People are now saying there is some similarity in what is going on now. If you were alive, yes, I use the word alive, during Abacha's, you will know there are 99.9% similarity in what is going on now. During Abacha era, there was squad, killing squad. Yes, people that murdered Kudirat Abiola and a whole lot of people that were killed during that very period. He had killing squad, yeah. Today, this I have city boys. If those ones, if they have guns, they have something more guns, more than guns. They have, from what they hear and see, Nigerians in particular, almost everybody is gullible. Everybody, when I mean everybody, apart from few that say no to bad government. So what is it? Cubana chief thief? Sorry, what's his name? Can't remember his name anymore. The frog. I saw the rally or whatever thing he did the other day at, is it at Owerri or thereabout? You saw people, because people are hungry. People are hungry. So anything goes. Anything goes. I remember 1 million march of Abacha those days. Things are coming back again. So the question is Abacha reason? Did he reincarnate? That question. Did Abacha reincarnate? Is there anything like reincarnation? If there is he in somebody's body as I'm talking to you now? Because working as it used to be during Abacha's era. So you ask yourself, what and what is working in this government? Because as political gathering is up, campaigns is coming up. In fact, it's already started. It is it's already in top shape. uh People are asking questions again. One of the most controversial between the current government and that of the previous ones, from Bangida to Buhari to Abacha, Abdul Salam, yeah, somehow. The question, what is the difference between these guys and this one that we have in Abuja now. Statistics shows that this man is worse than four of them joined together. That is Babangida, Buhari, Abdul Salam, and Abacha. People say that he is worse than all of them. All joined together, like put their characters and everything together. This man is worse than them. So the question is why? Why are people still, yeah, asking again? Why are people around him telling him the truth? Why are his handlers not saying, Baba, you cannot run again? You are losing touch to what's going on in the today. You don't even know how anybody will just sit down and tell this guy you are fit to run again for second time. I don't know, because if I am Shehu, I would tell my dad enough. No, 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 don't continue, because the one you did, no, the last 3 years, no make sense. It didn't make any sense, so there is no need for you to go back again. So if you look at it today, you see that history is repeating itself. People are asking question. I repeat again: Is Abacha alive? Has he risen? Because during Abacha's regime in the 90s, Nigeria experienced a period of repression, fear, and economic strain. There was political opponents were silenced. Like people that wanted to form political party then, they were killed, silenced, disappeared. Activists were detained. Activists were sentenced. There are consequences for you to go against Abacha. Consequence, everybody. In fact, this man himself, there, there were consequences for you to say anything. Radio stations, TV stations were gagged. You cannot wake up and say anything against. You will face the wrath. Your station will be closed. Your wife and kids, or your husband and children will disappear. Will disappear for no jobs. So surprised when I see people moving from their party to APC. It's I am not surprised that all these things are happening because Abacha has risen. I am not surprised. Abacha has risen. Abacha is now reincarnated. So when you see people doing things that they are not supposed to, be forced to ask some questions. Why are all this happening? Those people that were younger during Abacha's regime will understand what I'm saying. And those people that are older now will also. But these guys that are on Twitter and Facebook and all the rest of them, you guys will not understand what I'm saying. It will look like Tales by Moonlight. Tales by Moonlight. Okay, many of you did not even watch that. It will look like a fairy tale to you guys. But if you're in your 40s, if you're in your 40s, your early 40s or late 40s or thereabout, of I'm saying, saw everything. So when I'm talking that Abacha is back, I know exactly what I'm talking about. Because many other Nigerians may not even understand. They will be asking, who is Abacha? I want to really talk about Abacha very well so that you will understand the similarity. During Abacha's regime, people were not allowed to form political parties. In fact, it got to some point the Pope had to travel from Rome to Nigeria to beg him. He refused. He refused until the rest is history. So this one that is turning Nigeria into family business, people are begging him. People are telling him that you should allow people to have free and fair election. You should stop using police and court to bring people down, politically and otherwise. You should allow things to work in Nigeria. And he's saying no. That is Abacha. That is Abacha in Abacha do not, and even in death, refuse to accept the will of the people. He refused to listen to anybody. He was. So that was Abacha. Fast forward to today. Tinubu's administration arguably is worse than what we saw in Abacha. Yeah. Because then Abacha wasn't pretending or didn't pretend. He had his killer squad. He had everything. If he doesn't like you, you are history. But this guy is using propaganda, lies. He's talking about, he's saying, he's not even talking to anybody. Because to him, he's an emperor. He doesn't need to explain himself to people. To him, Nigerians are the ones working for him. He's not working for Nigerians. He told us, say, you guys did not vote me in, and that's the truth. He did not vote for him. So he owes you no apology. I do not hate him. I don't. I I do not hate him. I don't have anything against. What I know is that people are suffering. What I know is terrorism is on the high side. What I know is that petrol was at a certain price when you took office, Mr. President. Today, as at today is the 11th of March. 1 liter of petrol in Port Harcourt is 1,500. In black market, you get it 1,600 a liter. 1,600. So tell me why anybody in his or her right senses will say, yes, I want this man to continue. I want somebody to talk to me. I want somebody to say, yeah, I want him to continue. I want you to tell me, yeah, he should continue. Because there's nothing at all. The hardship confronting cities feels overwhelming. Has sharply reduced purchasing power. The removal of the subsidy. Yeah, everybody thought maybe it will. No, subsidy is gone without any plan. No backup, nothing. Nothing. So when people look at this man and his plans and the way he's running the country, you know that he has nothing to offer at all. Nothing at all. So if you are asking this man to contest again, you are the enemy of the state. You are the enemy of the state. Honestly. Honestly. Because the currency reform, though defended by some and all that, led to costs, food prices, and expenses. Small businesses now gradually they roam the streets in search of jobs that will never come. That's why everybody's on social media. Everybody's now content creator because people are looking to survive. And to him, he doesn't care. It's none of his business. He doesn't care. He doesn't. In fact, that man, he don't send anybody. He don't send anybody. It's none of his business. You understand? So the hardship are going through day is none of his business. It's none of his business. People don't care anymore. They can't anymore. They can do it. That was what Abacha planned in demise. Because today, people want to go and borrow to start business. But what business exactly are you going to start in Nigeria today? What kind of business are you going to start in Nigeria today? Now, he's taxing everybody as if his life depends on it. He's taxing every human being in Nigeria pays tax as if Tinubu's life depends on it. That's exactly what he did in Lagos. Why are there no seaports in other areas, in other states? Everything is Lagos, 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 Lagos. So, what happened in Warri Seaport? Calabar. If we can build a refinery in Kaduna, run pipe from what stops us from having seaports in other areas? So you decongest Lagos State. But no, he will not do it. It is a strategy. It is a strategy. It did not start from him anyways. It started from Obasanjo. Until today, that guy is trying to make peace with himself because he said, and I want to quote him, it's on the internet. He said, Igbo were the victims of Biafra. Igbos were the victims of Biafran war. They are not fit to rule Nigeria. That is the topic for discussion today, but I just decided to bring it to chip it in. So when you look at what is happening now, today he's trying to make him with Peter Obi. But he started the whole thing. He started it. Anyway, that's not what I'm trying to talk. What I'm talking is that has Abacha risen? Has he risen? Has he reincarnated? So another troubling narrative gaining ground is the belief that political loyalty guarantees protection. today, other governors, is it 31 or thereabout? Is it 31 or I'm not sure, but between 31 or 32 governors are now in APC. Some citizens argue that members of All Progressive Congress operate with a sense of immunity. That's why, what's his name? What is his name now? Adams Oshomole, yes. Oshomole will say, if you join APC, your sins are forgiven. So they have immunity. That immunity covers them to win election because the court is in the pocket of this man. The police is in his pocket. INEC is in his pocket. So that's why people are running to APC. It's not because APC have something to offer. But I tell you what, if these people that are running to APC are performing governors, they don't need to go there. They know that they have baggages. Many of them are fraudsters. Many of them have finished the state's fund. So what they are looking for is shelter. And Tinubu is ready to give them that shelter. Like Adams Oshomole will say, come to APC and your sins are forgiven. But who are the ones suffering? Nigerians are the ones suffering. Nigerians are the ones dying. No hospital, no nothing at all. And yet, you are telling me that we should vote you in again. Why? How many times have you gone to hospital outside the shores of Nigeria? Can you tell me any functional hospital in Nigeria? One. You took away Aso Rock from National Grid because of now those things alone are the indices that Nigeria should use against you. They are the things Nigerians supposed to use again, but you don't send anybody now because you know that whatever you tell INEC, that's what they will do. So whether people vote or not is none of their business. But I pity you because 2027 Nigerians are very ready. They are ready because what you did to Nigerians and what you are planning to do to them, Nigerians know that this time around you're not going to fool everybody again because you and I don't want to mention his name because, like I said, I don't want to put their video because of who they are. I don't want to like no. Those guys don't deserve that. I'm talking so that people will listen, so that people will know that these guys they are there to destroy Nigeria, nothing else. Bola went to Al Jazeera, he was messed up. This is somebody people say that he has chambers. He's a lawyer. Of course he is. Nobody. There is no disputing that. He's a lawyer. But he was messed up by ordinary journalists because he went to Al Jazeera with the same mindset they are using for Nigerian journalists. That's who they call local journalists. And that's who they are because they made themselves locals. Because you want to interview somebody and you are given a script of what to say or do. You are given a script on the questions you are supposed to ask. And if you go outside that very script, you are going against the law. Today, there is no free journalism in Nigeria. People don't talk freely anymore because they brought in their cyber whatever to censor people. And people can no longer talk. People can no longer say that these things are not working. No. The whole TV stations I knew growing up, all of them, no one is talking again. I mean, TV stations that we used to say this TV station is one of the best. No, 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 no. Today the TV station is dead and buried. The TV station cannot even no, don't try it. So democracy depends on credible elections. Tinubu has long been described as master strategist, isn't it? They told us that he's a master strategist. So if you're a master strategist, why are you not allowing free and fair election? That should have been, I mean, your performance should have been, I mean, your yardstick. You should have said, I did A, B, C, D, and E. So people should vote for me because of the. You told us that if you don't give us 24 hours light, people should not vote for you. That one again is another failure because you took Aso Rock out of National Grid because of National Grid is failing on daily basis. Every day we hear that National Grid has failed. And the Minister of Power is there. That guy is supposed to be in jail. I had some ministers saying that the budget they submitted, they've not gotten a dime from you. In other clime, you don't supposed to know anything about the money. You don't supposed to know. You are a salary earner like every other minister or every other. But today, no. You borrow as if your life depends on it. You borrow like you are borrowing Nigeria to death. And yet, everywhere is silent. People don't want to talk. Forgetting that after some years, they are the one. In fact, they've started paying already because the tax regime is hitting everybody so hard. So hard. And yet, everywhere is peaceful. I am begging Nigerians. You have opportunity now. It happened in 2023 because people thought that the INEC chairman will do what he said. Unfortunately, he didn't. This time around, another one is promising heaven on earth. You guys should be very careful because what happened in 2023 should not repeat itself. Because now the world know that Abacha is risen. Abacha is now reincarnated in Tinubu. So you guys need to be very careful. Do not allow this to happen again. There must be free and fair election so that the people's choice will occupy Aso Rock and fix Nigeria. This country is annoying. This country is very much annoying. And until then, I wish you guys good luck. I wish that you guys will wake up one morning to a greater Nigeria. I wish you guys will wake up one morning and say, Nigeria is now working. Nigeria is now a place I can call a home. Nigeria is now a place I can say things are now working. Not a place we'll always say is Abacha risen. Thank you. My name is Hyacinth, and this is the Hyacinth Network. Hyacinth Network is on YouTube, and it's on Facebook, and it's on Instagram. Thank you for watching. Do have a lovely day. Bye.